What's up, you guys? It's Levi here. So several months back, I did a series of videos talking about how to use a password manager, and I specifically talked about how to use LastPass in those videos. And today I'm going to be talking about how to use LastPass on a Mac. I did several of those videos, which you can check out down below in the description, and those were on Android devices, iOS devices, and Windows devices, but I never did a video on a Mac because I never actually had a Mac until a couple of months ago. But now I finally have a Mac, and I can finally show you guys how to use a password manager, LastPass, on that Mac. So in this tutorial, I'll be showing you exactly step by step from start to finish on how to set up LastPass, setting up the user account, and using that user account on the Mac inside of the Safari browser. Also, before I get started, I just wanted you to know how special you guys are to see my only video where I have glasses on YouTube. I'm getting LASIK later this week, so this will be the only video in my YouTube career, at least hopefully for at least 15 years or so, that I'm gonna have glasses on. So I hope you enjoyed this special video. Also, before I move on, if you like this content, make sure you're smashing that like button and hitting the subscribe button, as it helps the YouTube algorithm, or it helps more people see this content on YouTube, so more people like you can help protect yourselves from the cybersecurity threats out there. And also make sure you check out the affiliate links down below in the description. I have one for LastPass, so if you sign up for one of the premium plans that I'll be talking about in the video, or if you click one of the Amazon links and buy anything on Amazon, it doesn't have to be any of those products down below. If you buy anything on Amazon in the next 24 hours after clicking the link, I get a commission back from both of those things, and I will be able to use that commission to help grow this channel even more and make it even better for you guys and help you guys be even more cyber secure. Alright, so let's get into the tutorial. Welcome to the tutorial, everyone. Alright, the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up Safari. As you can see, I've already done here. Then you're going to want to go up to that address bar and type in LastPass.com. And go ahead and go to LastPass.com. Alright, so I'm going to show you some pricing options before we go any further here. You can check those out yourself by clicking the pricing tab here. Obviously, these prices could change depending on when you watch this video. So at the time of the recording of this video, there's a single users and families option for LastPass, and there's a business plans for LastPass. Obviously, in this video, my target audience is the single users and families. I'm not going to be discussing the business plans, but if you have a business, you can check those out as well. Alright, so under the single users and families plan, the nice thing about LastPass is it is completely free just to use the basics of it, the stuff that most people need. So that's the nice thing, as you can see here, free. There's also a premium and a families option. Those cost some moolah. The premium option right now, as of this recording, is $3 a month. You can see that there's an asterisk next to it because they charge it to you on an annual basis. So it's actually $36 a year. Same with the family plan. It's $4 a month asterisk, but it's actually $48 a year, and you pay that all up front. The nice thing about all of these is even on the premium and families plan, you get 30 days for free if you want to try those editions out. On the free edition, you actually get a 30-day free trial of premium right off the bat, so that's kind of nice. Make sure if you decide that you want to go with the premium or families option that you click the link down below in the description, as I get a commission if you make a purchase on that. I put a lot of work into this video and I don't get any payment for it, so by doing that I get a commission off of it, and I can take that commission and put that money back into the channel to make this content even better for you guys. So please go down in the description and sign up for the premium and families option if you decide to do one of those options and not on LastPass itself. One more thing I forgot to mention about the Families plan is you do get 6 premium licenses with the Families plan. So it's not just a one license like you get with the premium plan. So let me review some of the options that these various plans offer for you. Alright, so you can see the free, the premium, and the Families plan options are here. All of the options have the secure password vault. This is what manages your passwords inside of LastPass. You can access LastPass on all of your devices. You can access those passwords and everything that you created inside of LastPass on those devices. The save and autofill passwords feature is also in all of these plans as well. So when you go to a website, you can autofill the password from LastPass, or you can save passwords that you're using or creating on websites from LastPass. The password generator works for all the plans. It's basically a password generator like it says. The one-to-one sharing works for all the plans, so even on the free plan, you can go and share one password in your LastPass with someone else. But the one-to-many sharing does not work on the free plan. You have to have the free or the family plan. So if you want to share your password in LastPass with multiple people, you can't do that on the free plan. The unlimited sharing folders only applies to the family plan. Basically, that's a folder that you can create, and each member of the family can put their passwords inside of there that they want to share with the rest of the family members. Alright, looking at the security section now. The security dashboard is included in the premium and families plan. It is not included on the free plan. And basically the security dashboard gives you a score on how your passwords are set. It'll tell you if you have weak passwords or vulnerable passwords. It's kind of a nice feature to see how you're doing in setting your passwords. There's the dark web monitoring section of LastPass. You can't get that on the free version either. It comes in the premium or the families version. Basically, that feature will show you if you've been involved in a data breach and LastPass knows about it. They will inform you about that. So you have to have those extra versions. You won't get that in the free version. The secure notes applies to all of them, exactly like what it says. It's secure notes, so anything that's not a password basically goes in that secure notes section. Multi-factor authentication applies to all the different plans, which is really good because that's something that you must enable if you use LastPass. We'll be talking about that later. If you don't know what MFA is, I have a video down below in the description so you can learn more about MFA. LastPass Authenticator is included in all the plans, so that's one of the MFA methods that you could use. Advanced multi-factor options are not included in that free plan, so you're not able to use a YubiKey or fingerprint authenticators on a computer, aka you can't use your fingerprint to authenticate to LastPass on a computer on top of your password. And emergency access is not included on the free version of LastPass. And basically, emergency access allows you to specify a contact that can access your LastPass if you're ever involved in an emergency. So you get that on the premium and the family plans. And then some additional features that the free version does not have. Obviously, you get better support on the premium and family versions. There's a 1 gigabyte of encrypted file storage, so if you wanted to upload your driver's license or social security card or something like that, or passport, you could do that on the premium and family plans. And then there's the 6 premium licenses, which we talked about earlier, that only applies to the family plan. And then the family plan, of course, has a family manager dashboard. Alright, so remember in this video we're talking about the LastPass free version. If you want to get the premium or the family versions, click the link down below in the description so I can get a commission. So go ahead and click that Get LastPass free button. You can do that down at the bottom, or you can do that at the top up here. Once you do that, go ahead and type in your email address. Don't judge my email address. I'm using a temporary one. This is not my actual email address. And then type in a master password. And make sure it is a strong master password, because this is a password that's going to be used to access all of your other passwords. So you want it to be very, very secure. If you're not sure how to set a strong password, check out my video down below on setting strong passwords. Alright, once you have your password put in and your email put in, do not put a reminder in there because it's going to make it easier for somebody to guess it, and you don't want somebody to guess it. So do not put a reminder in there. Now click that sign up, it's free button. Alright, so now you're going to get to a screen that looks like this, and it's going to redirect you to a Mac extensions page here that you'll see here in a little bit. Or a Safari extensions page, I guess. You can close out of this. It doesn't seem to work right a lot of the time, so we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way to get the extension, the LastPass extension, into Safari. So close out of that, and then go up and type Google up here. I'm going to open up a new window for the simplicity of this video. Google.com. We'll do the old Google.com way. And then just type in LastPass Mac Safari extension. As you can see here, click that first link here as long as it says LastPass.com up there. And click the LastPass for Safari link, click the download button there, and go down to your downloads folder here. And hit that LastPass.dmg file to open it up, and drag that LastPass icon into your applications folder. Once that's copied inside of there, go down to your Finder, or however you get to your applications, and go into the applications folder, and open up LastPass. It's going to ask you, LastPass is downloaded from the internet. Are you sure you want to open it? Smash that open button. Alright, so then you're going to type in your email address and your password that you just created before. So go ahead and type that in. Alright, and here's LastPass for it. You can see right here, this is a really critical part of this. It says the LastPass extension does not appear to be enabled. So go ahead and click Open Safari, and let's turn on that extension. You go to the LastPass section, check the box here. Are you sure you want to turn it on? Of course I want to turn it on. And then close out of that screen. Alright, the last thing that you're going to want to have on is you're going to want to have input monitoring on. It should prompt you, since this is the first time that you've installed it. This is not the first time I've installed it, so it never prompted me to. So if you want to check it manually, you can go, or if you're not sure what to do here, you can always go up to the Apple icon and click the System Preferences, and then go to Security and Privacy in here. Go down to, well, go to the Privacy tab, and then Input Monitoring inside of here. You can see LastPass is in here. I already have it checked, but if you wanted to have it checked, if it was unchecked, you can click your lock icon and sign in with your password. And then you can check or uncheck that. You want that checked here. Once you do that, then it's going to allow LastPass to be able to monitor your password fields inside of Safari. So you have to have that on in order to be able to generate passwords from LastPass into Safari. Alright, so we got the setup done for LastPass. Now let's go into the LastPass application and take a look at what the features are inside of LastPass. Alright, so the first thing that you have is the passwords function. This is where you can manually generate a password inside of here if you want to. You can see there's an add new item or an add new folder. If you wanted to create a password for a website manually, you could do that in here by clicking the add new item, typing in the website that you wanted to do. So let's say espn.com. You can type in the name, so I would put in espn.com for that as well. You can create a folder if you don't already have one. I'll just call it sports. Username, we'll just put test and test here. And you can put whatever notes you want down here. And save it, and that password will be inside of your vault here. Here, let's expand this to make this better for you. So then if you wanted to manually go and copy and paste the password into espn.com, you could click on the edit button here, click the view option here, and then copy the password, go to espn.com, and paste it into the password field. That's the hard way of creating a password and the manual way of creating the password. I will show you a better way on the actual espn.com website very, very soon here. You see that you have the option to delete it if you wanted to, and then here's a shared option if you wanted to share it with other people. Remember, if you're on the free plan, you can only share one password with one person. You have to be on the premium or family plan to be able to share it with multiple people. Alright, so then you can see there's a notes section here. Like I talked about, you can put notes inside of here. addresses, payment cards, and bank accounts. I'm pretty sure that these two are only supported on the premium and family plan, so when your trial expires, this will disappear. The same with the security dashboard. When your trial expires, this part will disappear, and the emergency access section will disappear as well. But that's what the security dashboard looks like. Obviously, the password that I entered is at risk because it's very short. It's only 4 characters, and test is not a very secure password. So if I was actually saying this password, I should probably go and change it. You can also see that the dark web monitoring section is down here, which is also a premium and family option. Here is a sharing section. You can see who you've shared passwords with, sharing folders, passwords that have been shared with you. The emergency access section here, you can add people that you trust if you have the premium and family option. But the next thing that we're concerned about is going to that account settings option and turning on multi-factor authentication. We're going to go up to the multi-factor options here, and then you can pick any of these applications here to set up as your second factor. These are the 3 that I have used before. Any of those will work well. I'm going to specifically pick Google Authenticator because that's what I use. So you go next to that and click Edit. You want to click Enabled. You'll have to download Google Authenticator on your device, so on your iOS or Android device. If you don't have it already, you can go in the Play Store or the Apple Store and download that. And then you can set whether you want to permit offline access or not. So if you set this to disallow, you'll only be able to use LastPass if it has an internet connection. So we'll go ahead and click allow here because we want to be able to allow it offline just in case you lose your connection. And then you'll click this barcode here and you'll have to type in your LastPass master password. So when you have the Google Authenticator app installed on your Android or iOS device, you can open up the app and there's a section in the app that will let you scan. Once you get to that section, you can go ahead and scan this code, and then you will have to type in the code that generates, and then click update, and that will verify that your device or the Google Authenticator on your device is tied to your LastPass account. From there on, every time you sign in to LastPass or every 30 days, LastPass will require you to enter that code. So yeah, you can do it with any of these options. I'm just showing you Google Authenticator because that's the one I'm familiar with. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. I'd be glad to answer them for you. Alright, so I showed you the manual way of creating passwords. That is not a very good way to do it, so do not do that unless you have to. Let's go to the automated way on how to create a password inside of Safari and how to use that password in Safari. So we'll close out of here, go back to Safari. Alright, I'll show you on ESPN.com. Let's say we want to create an ESPN account. So we'll go over to the login tab here on ESPN and we'll sign up because we don't have an ESPN account. My name is going to be Test and Test. Great name, right? Alright, and we'll put our wonderful, amazing email in there. You want to generate a password. You want to use a very secure password and one that you don't have to remember. So you have this little icon on the side here, this little lock thing. And LastPass comes up if you've done all the steps right. Alright, so there's the generate password. You want to do this. You want to change the options. And you want to change those options so that they meet whatever ESPN requires. So let's look. At least 6 characters. You have to have letters together with spaces, numbers, or symbols. It looks like it doesn't require special characters, or it doesn't say you can't have certain characters, so we're good there. If you watch any of my videos, we'll go back to the options here. The longer the password, the stronger the password. And some websites will not take passwords over a certain length, but I always try to max that out, and I always try to use as many special characters and symbols of these options as much as I can. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to have a 99 long character password. We're going to fill that in there with LastPass. Of course it says it's strong. I'm the master of strong passwords. ESPN tells me it's all good. I'm signed in. And then you get this option to add to LastPass. So you're going to click that add button. And boom, you just generated a very secure 99 character long password, and it's in LastPass so that you don't have to remember it. So let's go ahead and sign out here. Now you want to log into ESPN. Click that login button. You click on the side over here, and you select your account here. This crazy email that I have. And it fills out all of that information for you. From LastPass, you tap that login button, and boom, you're in. No extra effort required. Amazing, right? And that is the power of LastPass. It can remember all of those complicated passwords so that you don't have to remember that, and so that you can set a different hard password for each and every website that you use. And that's the method that you want to use on each and every website. You want to go to the login form and have it generate a login as long as possible that the site will accept, and save that into LastPass. Doing that on each and every website will allow you to be much, much more secure. So then one last thing here, we go back into the LastPass application, and if you go to that passwords list, under uncategorized here, you can see that ESPN password that I just created. Alright, so I hope you guys learned a lot from that video. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Also, if you guys haven't already and you like this video, make sure you're smashing that like button, hitting the subscribe button, and sharing this video with everyone that you know, as all of these actions help promote this video and this channel on YouTube and out to more people, so more people can see this content and help protect themselves from the cybersecurity threats in the world. Also, make sure check those affiliate links out if you haven't already. If you want to sign up for LastPass Premium, or if you want to help support the channel by buying something on Amazon by clicking one of those links down below in the next 24 hours and purchasing anything on Amazon. Thank you so much for watching, and have a fantastic day.